Okay, Aries, this is going to be a general reading for you guys for next week. And I'm going to start off with the Spirit Animal Oracle here. And at the end of the reading, if you guys liked it, if you want to give it a like, that would be cool. Alright, so for Aries. Polar Bear, Mystic. Okay. It says, know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Okay. And I am going to be using this deck this week. Alright. For Aries. For next week. Okay, I'm getting particular about the cards here. Alright, let's see. Aries. And some of you guys probably know, especially if you watch my channel, that every sign has a power color, and yours is red. Okay. For some reason on camera, the cards don't look like they're straight, but in person they do. Okay. So, there are water signs, air signs, fire signs, and earth. Let's see. Signs that stand out, though, are Cancer, Virgo, and the Aries. Well, Aries cards popped out earlier also when I was shuffling them. I'm just going to look at the cards here for a second. Okay, so you have a couple of 5s here and a couple 10s here. So number 5 is about change and inconsistency and conflicts. Number 10 is harmony and completion and renewal. Okay, so you start off here with the Chariot. So the Chariot is a card of victory, and it's about determination and drive and stamina and achievements, and also self-control, and can also be a card of public recognition. But it does say to stay focused and to plan for success. Now, for some of you, this can also indicate travel or relocation. Okay, next up, you have the 9 of Cups. So with this is a card that says wishes come true. So this, in this position, is kind of it's in a position kind of like if there's an issue of any sorts, and it shows good fortune, happiness, accomplishments, And it's also a card of sensual pleasures also, unless that's, something, there is an issue with that. But yeah, it shows, again, that wishes come true. It can be good news also. So it's usually good fortune, happiness, and good news. Next up here is the Five of Cups. So that can be that you're feeling disappointed or maybe let down or having some type of regret. Some of you might even have a little bit of depression, or maybe some of you feel like either there was a failure or that you're a bit of a, I don't like to say you feel like you're a failure, but for a couple of you, it could be that. But just know you can turn things around, and try to remember that things happen for a reason, and try to look for the hidden blessings. Some of you might feel like you've lost in love, and so you could be depressed over that or something, or some of you too just feeling let down. Okay, next up here is the Ten of Pentacles. So this shows financial security for yourself, for your family. It's peace and contentment in life. And it's also a card of like generations and family traditions. So some of you, maybe think about leaving a name for yourself and somebody to carry on those family traditions. It's also a card that says some of you could be a couple of you, but it can be a card of inheritance and even retirement. But yeah, shows that you've obtained your goals. And if you haven't right now, it looks like very soon you will. Next up here is the Six of Swords. And with this is showing the end of challenging times. So it shows improvements, things looking up, and this is in your near future position here. So it'll show, yeah, things looking up. It's also a card for some of you that says cut your losses and move on. For some of you, somebody could be at a separation or at a distance also, or again, this could mean travel or relocation. So some of you are going to relocate, and some might just be traveling. But yeah, I see some of you are going to relocate, or maybe it's just on your mind a lot. But yeah, either way, it's improvements. Next here is the Ace of Swords. So with this is another card of victory. It's progress. As I mentioned also with a Six of Swords over here about improvements. So this is progress, and it's mental clarity. It's a card like triumph over difficulties. So some of you maybe have had a challenging beginning, but it does say time to focus on new opportunities. Next up here you have the Hermit. So with this shows either you are, or maybe it's advising to do a little self-discovery. It's about that inner wisdom and solitude, and some of you maybe need a break, or maybe you're taking a break. But yeah, it shows trying to get some time for yourself. Some of you could be doing some type of spiritual study also. For some of you also, this indicates that it's not the time, or not that it's not the time, but there's no true love with a partner unless you love yourself first. So a couple of you maybe need to hear that. For others of you, it's also about becoming more independent and like making your own way. It could be what you're doing right now, or what you're working on. Next up here is the Ten of Swords. So this, sorry, I hate this camera. Okay, so with this, it's about the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. But it, again, opportunity for new happiness. For some of you, it can even be the end of an addiction. But yeah, for others of you, now this does say that it might be could be a little bit of back issues or some nerve damage. So focus on your health for others of you here. If you're not looking for a situation that that brings some type of relief or something, then it just, focus on your health. Or it could be both. But, all right, next here is a Five of Wands. So this does show there might be some conflicts or maybe differences of opinions. Maybe a power struggle or a little bit of a setback, but it does say, try a different way of presenting your ideas. So whatever this, if there is a setback or power struggle or some kind of conflicts or maybe even something you're not understanding or something you're not getting, then try a different way of presenting your ideas, or try a different way of doing it. Okay, and with these weekly readings, I've been playing a couple of Lenormand cards here at the end. I don't really need to, I guess, on this, but I'm going to anyways. Okay, so we got these two. So this can mean kind of like you don't know which way to go when it comes to either certain knowledge that's either there's knowledge you don't know about. So this is about, like, can be about hidden knowledge, but then this is kind of like you can't decide or you don't know which way to go, or so let me see. This could also be about knowledge. So maybe this is saying there's different ways, either there's different ways to find the knowledge, or there's different ways, or a choice you have to make about. It could also mean secrets. I'm just looking at the cards here. Could be about trying to decide, making a decision about either a secret that you have or a secret somebody else has that maybe you know about. Maybe you're trying to make a decision over that. But to me, it's more about this knowledge, or knowledge that. But then, okay, you guys, if you, I could keep on rambling here, but if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I would really appreciate it. And if you liked it, if you want to give it a like, that'd be cool. All right, you guys, thanks a lot.